Hi! Hello. This is gonna be hard for me to do. I'm gonna be dead serious for just a couple seconds. The rest of the video is gonna be hysterical, I know it. This is the last Nerf Hunt I will ever make. Not that I'm gonna stop buying blasters, but I'm gonna have so few of them together, and I'm gonna buy them so rarely, it's not gonna be worth making a video about. As is, I have too many of them. There are years worth of projects and ideas that I already have with what's here. And I have another hobby that's clashing with Nerf quite a lot, and it's a lot more expensive. Sometimes I'd rather be able to afford that one. What the There's a ton of stuff from Goodwill, but I'm gonna start with what I got in a meetup with Vintage Nerf way back in April. It's now September, so I've had these around for quite a long time. Most of this was free. There was really only one thing in here that costs money, because a lot of this was for my birthday, I guess. So, thank you, Vintage Nerf. Let's start with these two little things I don't know the name of. They're vintage, they have ammo, and I think this, do that, and yeah, that fires. Cool. This one I think is supposed to be like a crossbow. Bow arms don't really work. Oh, that dart is broken. Okay. Here's a retaliator that was supposed to go to someone else, I think, but I have it right now, so I'll have to figure out who it goes to, and I'll send it out to them. The stock looks like someone peed all over it, and I think it works, though. Yeah, it does. And he gave me an Aerostorm that's actually in decent shape. I believe it works. It works with Mega XL perfectly. I'm so glad that there's an ammo still available that works for vintage blasters that well. There's an Air Zone bazooka that I thought was going to be way better than this. It takes forever to pump, and it doesn't even fit Mega XL correctly. It just fell out. I opened this up. It has a tiny square air tank and a release that's so horrible. I don't think I could mod this if I tried. So I hate it. It was given to me for free, and I almost gave it to someone else for free. So before I do that, I'm gonna send it back to where it came from. Sorry. Here's an air blaster with a similar silhouette that is actually good, because I have several of them, and this is the last one I needed. It's the Atlantis Big Blast. The Lego Atlantis Big Blast. Very interesting that Lego decided to do a collaboration with Busby, and this is sealed. There's one zip tie that broke at some point in time. The box is in spectacular condition. They even advertised some of the Lego Atlantis sets from that time period. I'm not a huge Lego fan, but this was just too cool to not want. Then I got a couple more things from Blaster Barn's project grade section. So it's anything that's missing a bunch of pieces. Like, there were a lot of recons missing their stock attachment points, but they still function, but that was enough to put them in that section. Or just blasters that don't work. And I got 4 of them here. I did already repair these for Nerf Mending 10, so they'll all work and I can fire them. The Sonic Fire Strong Arm. The Speed Swarm. 2 barricades. One somehow worked fine, it just needed some batteries. The other one was missing the battery door, had a little bit of corrosion and some wiring problems. That was nothing I couldn't fix. I got batteries in both of them. mysteriously, the one I repaired does not work anymore now. So it turns out throwing it got it to work again. That's a horrible lesson to learn, but over time, it's worked for me. So if something doesn't work, slam it on the ground and it'll turn back on. I'm gonna start with some of the smaller things from Goodwill here. I have them all in a laundry basket, a large one. And I'm gonna start with this thing that's not a Nerf blaster, but it could potentially be used for mods. It's this $3 air pump I got that's about half the size of some of the red ones I've found in the past. And it's in pretty good shape. Seems to work fine. That's good. There's some accessories in here too. There's this clear 18-round magazine and a 30-round drum from an Infinite. It's in good shape. It has a lot of darts in it. Adventure Force, Lead darts. I'm gonna drop these on the floor. That's it. Here's a new inbox Super Soaker Point Break. I used to have one of these as a kid. That's the only reason I bought it. It's not even the generation of packaging from when I got mine, which was 2011. And mine never really worked correctly, so this one's gonna stay in its box. Because I don't think it's gonna work either. I don't know what this is called, but it's Leonard. And it worked so horribly, I had to replace the plunger head for it to fire. And even then, it's not that great. A Water Warriors Outlaw that I have already modded. See that coupler? Because it works similar to a hydro cannon. But this pump doesn't have a long enough stroke to be worth it, because you gotta pump it 400,000 times. And it doesn't even fire that hard. So this is just gonna sit around. A blue Apollo that I think has ammo in it. It does in fact have ammo. Wow, that bounced all the way back and it's gone. An Elite 2.0 Commander. These are spicy. They shoot better than strong arms and they're more reliable than strong arms. This is actually worth getting. A clear shot that I plan on modding. A blue Knockout. A Reflex 6. Hammer Shot. Oh, over-rotated. There we go. 2 Alpha Strike Fangs. And a good old Night Finder. That's all that was in this laundry basket. I'm gonna move to some of the larger things over here. First bigger one is a Retaliator with a long shot front gun. There's an interesting story with this one. I kept the price stickers on here just to tell this story. This long shot front gun was sat on the shelf when everything was extremely expensive. They wanted $8 for this horrible condition long shot front gun. There was no way anybody was paying that. So it sat in that store for 2, maybe 3 months. And one day I came back and it was sitting there on this Retaliator, which was $5. And someone had pumped this long shot front gun enough right here. They pumped that, and that must have scraped the price off this price sticker. So I brought it to the counter and they gave it to me for the price of the Retaliator. So I got this for free. No one ended up paying $8. So does that mean I win? Am I a thief? Because this is how I found it on the shelf. And at least that works. How about the Retaliator? Let me get this off. That's so clunky and gross. I'm surprised they thought that was one unit. Retaliator works. A Busby Double Shot. I am never picking up one of these again because I found out they are worthless even with shells, which this one has, and it's mint. Oh, that didn't even work correctly. Shells in the bag too. That sound tells me all I need to know, and all you need to know. Alien Menace Ravager, I think. Works pretty well until you try using it in the heat of battle, and it does that. A yellow long shot. That price is something to laugh at. I am not proud of it, and I found out that I could have closed the stock over that price sticker because it was right there. And I could have told them that I found it like that. And in Goodwills, when you find something without a price sticker, they usually don't want to go through the process of trying to price it on their computers and stuff, so they'll just give it to you for $1 or $2. At least that's the way it works for me. I only bought this because it was yellow, and this was during the era when Goodwill was super expensive. It's not even in good shape either. It's kind of just matte. It works fine and it sounds good. 2 rapid strikes. This one is weird, and I kept the price stickers on this to show this too, I think. That's an $8 price sticker. A $2 price sticker. I was so hoping that when I put this on the counter, they wouldn't look at the $8 price sticker and would see the $2 one instead. That's how I found this. And what do you know? I found this older gentleman that looked like it was his first day, and he went right ahead and scanned the $2 price sticker, didn't even look at the top of it. This one was $8, which was too much, but whatever. And this one has old batteries that will not work. 2 Ravens that were $5 each, and I found these over a couple months. I didn't find them both the same day. I can tell one had a different owner than the other. They both had good batteries. I did not change the batteries in these. And no surprise, they work fine. Nor do I know what batteries are in them. I checked the batteries and everything else but these. So I'm gonna get a screwdriver and check them. It has Duracell in it. That's really not that interesting. What is interesting is this Raven is mint. Other than near the bottom of the grip, it looks like someone stabbed it with a screwdriver many times. It's actually to the point where the seam of the shell doesn't even line up right here. So that's gonna need some work. How about the other one? What batteries do you have? This has working Kirkland batteries that are not corroded. I think all the rest of this was either Duracell or Duracell. Yeah, it was all Duracell. Now I'm going on to my favorite finds. A red Big Bad bow. I had to replace the bow arms on it, but it was cheap. And I already had bow arms. I've still got an extra set of bow arms over there. Another Big Bad bow. This is a Avengers Hawkeye Big Bad bow. It doesn't even have a single stress mark on the bow arms at all. It's perfect. Look at that's how good the string is. This is gonna be kind of weird to be a favorite, but I've never found a demolisher. Ever. I've never even used a demolisher for the 6 years I've been in this hobby. I found this one with this attachment and this 25-ounce drum that I think goes to a Sonic Rampage. Sonic Ice Rampage, because it's got that white face on it. It had 2 batteries in it. The batteries were hard to access because the battery door screw was so stripped. I went ahead and replaced it. It only had 2 batteries, and they were these weird Duracells. The stripes on the end just remind me of those striped socks, so I'm calling these femboy Duracells if I ever see them again. That might be a little inappropriate, but if you don't know what that is, don't look it up. Well, it kind of works. It doesn't like these darts. Oh, that might be why. Top of the drum's all busted. That's too bad. The last find, and this was the same day I got that demolisher. That Goodwill was loaded. I didn't even buy a quarter of what they had. It's a complete Sonic Praxis. I don't even have a regular Praxis, and I haven't seen a Vortex blaster at that Goodwill for over 2.5 years. And I just happened to find one this nice. It did not have discs in it. I put those in and left them in there for over 24 hours, I think. Works perfect. This thing's mint. I mean, I could probably not find a better example unless it's coming right out of the box. Well, there you go. And now I got this massive pile of Nerf that I have to take a thumbnail picture of. It wasn't the best Nerf hunt, but it certainly was an awesome finale. Thank you all so much for tuning into Nerf Hunt for the past 3 years. I know my channel's not going to be the same without it, but I really hope you tune into some of the other cool stuff that I'm going to be doing. Okay. If you don't feature me in a video, I'm gonna just kill you. I don't know. Shut up! Oh, I can't concentrate. I'm gonna knock over my light. Ah! So bad for your teeth. I gotta deploy, and this is my 4th one. I'll see if I can't fix that, or if I can fix it. I hope I can. With even less safety than last time, we didn't think this was possible. Oh, where'd he go? Oh! Jesus Christ! Ah, there goes my studio light. It just died. No, you want Amazon Basics. It looks like a chunk of moldy dog food and smells like it. I have a problem. Shantou Guangdong, China. That's gonna get annoying quickly. Why are there fucking marshmallows in the tank? Amazon Basics in here.